Saudações pessoal, meu nome é Atecep, sejam todos muito bem-vindos a mais uma live stream aqui no canal. Hoje vamos dar início a mais um jogo da Spiders. É verdade, amigos, a Spiders. Já para aí há 2 ou 3 jogos que não jogámos atrás, né? Que já não jogámos um jogo da Spiders. E GreedFall foi o primeiro jogo da Spiders que joguei, gostei bastante e desde então que quis jogar todos os jogos da Spiders. Já jogámos no canal o Fairy, melhor jogo da Spiders sem dúvida, o Of Orcs and Men, jogámos depois o Mars Warlogs, depois foi o Bound by Flame, já jogámos também o Technomancer, que é a sequela do... ou melhor, é um jogo no mesmo universo, com a mesma base do Mars Warlogs, e agora vamos jogar o melhor jogo da Spiders. Mas a sério, é mesmo, este jogo é muito bom, gostei muito. E vamos então jogar GreedFall. É um jogo relativamente grande, ainda dura para aí umas 40 horitas, portanto acompanhem-me nestas próximas live streams. E é isso, vamos lá então passar para o jogo. Está aqui com uma música extremamente épica, isto até parece um jogo bom. E vamos então dar início a esta aventura. An autosave already exists. If you start a new game, it will be overwritten. Ok, sem problema. Temos aqui várias formas de jogar o jogo. Eu acho que joguei em normal. This mode provides a balanced challenge. You will have to optimize your skills and equipment, use crafting, and plan your battles carefully to finish the game. É mesmo isso que eu vou escolher. Vai ser normal, porque acho que todos os jogos devem ser jogados na dificuldade normal. É a minha opinião. Vamos então iniciar. Dar início a esta aventura fantástica e maravilhosa que é GreedFall. Pintores e o caraças.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes.
Quem é este morgão?
The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There. Now, hold the pose.
Ok, vamos então fazer o nosso personagem. Podemos escolher entre homem e mulheres, mas vamos jogar com homem, porque nós somos homens. Existem já alguns presets. Eu acho que até escolhi este na altura. Eu não me perdi muito tempo a escolher o meu personagem. Olha, foi. Meu Deus, alright. Eu não sou homossexual, mas se fosse... Upa. Let's go. Aqui, eu acho que escolhi este preset, na verdade, foi este. E depois é que alterei um pouco a cara. Espera aí, as caras... Pode ser esta. Tem assim um ar mais másculo. Agora o cabelo. Cabelo eu costumo jogar careca, mas neste jogo não vou jogar careca. Este penteado está bonitinho, pode ser. Barba, claro. Esta barba é um bocado... Parece a minha, não cresce. Não cresce dos lados. Isto aqui também é demasiada barba, não? Assim, aquela barba de 3 dias que o pessoal não perdeu muito tempo. Isto aqui é sobrancelhas? Não. É que caramba, todas penteadas. As minhas são penteadinhas, por acaso eu tenho aqui umas... pode ser estas, é igual. Skin color, neighbor. Não dá para escolher neighbor? Está bem assim. Cor de cabelo. Olha o Geralt! Ei, vamos fazer o Geralt. Já sei, vamos fazer o Geralt. Destes aqui, qual é o que parece mais o Geralt? Não parece muito Geralt. Este aqui parece um bocado Geralt, assim. Estou fodido com a vida. Pode ser este. Cabelo mais Geralt que existe. Cabelo mais Geralt que existe. Parece ser um bocado este, não? Este é um bocado Larilola. Ou este aqui é tipo... É tipo mais... Witcher 3, né? Olá Tiago Santos, bem-vindo à stream. Como é que estás? Estás bom? Estás fine? Olha, é assim, vai mesmo à Geralt. Sobrancelhas. Assim, ó. Skin color, o mais branco possível, porque o Geralt é super branco, né? Cor do cabelo, já está. Branquelas. E a cor dos olhos tem que ser amarelo. Isto não é amarelo, para não. Isto é o mais amarelo que existe. Não, se acaba este. E fizemos o nosso Geralt da Sardia. Next step. Ui, que é isto? Warrior. This profile focuses on melee combat. One-handed heavy weapons, one-handed blades, firearms. Recommended strength endurance. Recommended talents, craftsmanship and vigor. Controlling the battlefield. Elemental traps. Eu não sou grande fã de elemental traps. E magic. This profile focuses on using of offensive spells from distance. Não, quero warrior então. Que eu curto mais. Tipo, nestes jogos eu gosto muito de jogar de rogue. E acho que este é o mais rogue que existe, não é? One-handed heavy weapons. Não. One-handed blades, pode ser. One-handed firearms. One-handed heavy weapons. Firearms, pode ser. É isto então. Ok, e pronto, já vai começar. Strength, ok, temos aqui increase power of all melee attacks. Increases fury regeneration and all damage inflicted melee combat, ok. Power of all spells. Maximum life and balance. Eu não sei o que é balance. Increase the power of all firearms and alchemical preparations. Esse gajo está a dar jeito. Increase max. Pode ser este. Vamos a este. É só um. Só tem direito a um ponto? Tá bem, pronto. Só tem direito a um ponto. Opa, mãe do céu, mais outro. Slightly reduces merchant prices and slightly improves your companion's combat abilities. Slightly increases the chance of success of some dialogue choices. Allows you to make simple potions. Allows you to destroy weak walls with help of explosive vials. Lets you pick simple locks. Então quero isto, claro. Yeah, quero pick lock. Sempre na gamação, sempre na gamagem. Vamos então jogar. Do you want to create this character? Sim.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
Claro.
We've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Vamos partir naquela aventura.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found.
Ai, o
Searched
malandro.
the palace from cellars to
Certeza que foi ter as meninas sempre.
Sight himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Ptolemy and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Peraí, deixa-me só. Fechar só ali a janela. Ok, the compass. Visible at the top in the center of the screen. It indicates important places and active quest objectives. Quando tem muitas pontinhas é main quest, quando tem poucas pontinhas é uma side quest. Ok. Muito boa tarde, minha senhora. Então, como é que se encontra? Bem disposta? Sim, senhora. Quero isso bem limpinho. Muito obrigado, muito obrigado. Muito obrigado, amigos. Vamos lá partir naquela estrada. Tem que ir para onde? Para baixo? Estamos para baixo. Main quest. Oi!
Hey! Green blood!
Green blood?
And so the day has finally come. my royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
É verdade.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your goal.
Oh, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor!
Ah, peraí, que eu já estou a ver aqui um problema que não estou a gostar. Eu quero bloquear o jogo a 120 FPS. Espera aí. Isto é uma coisa que me falhou. Não pode falhar. Estas coisas não podem falhar, já sabem. Isto é uma falta de profissionalismo. Peço imensa desculpa, amigos, mas... alta falta de profissionalismo. Deixa-me ver aqui. Common. GreedFall. Só pôr isto a 120. Desculpem lá. Já está a 120. Pronto, assim já estou mais descansadinho. O que é isto? Opa! Tomba! Temba! Tomba e temba! Tomba e temba! E temba e tomba! Como é que é o... Oh! Oh! Alright! LT use Fury. Opa! Ei, tirou uma imensa vida. You have lost health. To assign a potion to a shortcut, use. Ok. Ok. Peraí. Assim. Potions. Health potion bind. Pode ser assim. Tá. É só usar a fúria, meu.
Well, Greenblood. One might think you had a proper master of arms.
The best.
You already training for your new post of legate? Don't tire yourself. Flattery'll get you nowhere. But for the fight, you have remembered your basics. Your performance just got you out of a final lesson.
Ah, yeah?
Unless you want to go through the paces again before we depart.
Não. Tá bom. Go through the combat basics. Não, já fizemos.
Thanks all the same. I've quite a few tasks to check off my list before we depart.
And here you are already assuming your political functions. And in a hurry. Always too busy. Very well. If you ever want to go over your basics later, visit one of our barracks on the Isle. You'll always find a training partner to give you a friendly fight.
I'll remember that. Thanks. Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Cossilion are joining our party.
Claro.
A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
O Constantine é quem? O Keanu Reeves naquele filme. Ok. Meet Kurt in the front of the palace. Ok, pronto, basicamente só tem... Olha, como é que eu vejo aqui o mapa e essas coisas? Espera aí, o que é isto? Vai, que é isto? Bag. Ok. Mas devia haver assim tipo um... Aham. Ok. Isto aqui não tem nada de interesse, ou tem? Será que para aqui tem alguma coisa de interesse? Olha, como é que eu... Exatamente. É automático. O gajo guardar a arma, isso é automático. Isto aqui não tem nada, não é? Pois. Pois. Espera aí. Isto aqui. Ah, go up. Ok. Pronto, isto aqui não tem mesmo nada. Este indivíduo está aqui ali com um almofariz. Mega de almofariz. A mãe dele faleceu? Ai não. Está a falecer.
Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
E ela está toda leprosa.
Sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Claro. Explorar novas
The
terras.
idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill.
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering.
Pois, absolutamente nada.
One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know,
Pois não.
but it
E é isso que a tua mãe
brings
quer.
comfort to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people.
Exatamente. Estás a ver?
Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here. Take this with you.
O que é isso?
What is it?
É uma bússola. Não,
A
um medalhãozinho.
family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck.
Então isso pode ser contagioso,
Let's
moço.
go with you, my child.
Eu sei que ela é tua mãe, mas fogo, olha o Covid.
Be off.
Fogo, olha o Covid, amigo. O gajo é meio tolo. Digo eu. Pronto. Rip balhota. Ah, agora tenho um chapelito! Opa! Não é todos os dias que se tem assim um chapelito bonito. Ah, os mapas são engraçados. Eu já, não, pá, já joguei este jogo há um tempito, já não me recordo absolutamente nada, mas... Ah! Oh, ei! Opa! New Serene, Hikmet e St. Matthews. Island of Tirfradi. De Corcellon Fecite. Opa, eu já sei falar, já sei falar François Hollande. Eu já sei falar muita coisa. Isto é o que é? Ah, temos aqui armas novas. O que é isto? Ui. Olha, porquê é que eu tenho isto? O que é isto? Ok. B. Isto é melhor. Isto é um bocado miserável. O que é que eu faço com isto? Dá para vender? Aqui uma pistola. Uma pistola? Oh, isto se calhar é melhor. Ui, tira muito mais vida. Pois tira. Muito mais vida. Isto deve ser DLC, se calhar. Yeah. Ah, tem aqui umas calças já assim. Para ir para a balada à noite. Epá, já tenho aqui um... Of Good Fortune. Loot Chance mais 25%. Ok, isso é bom. Ah, aqui uma capa. Também posso instalar capas. Usar um colarzito. Ah, e um chapelito com uma pluma. Que aumenta a intuição. Mas é por causa da pluma. Só e apenas. Isto aqui. Mother's Present. Ok. Ah, já estou aqui todo... todo fine. Sim, senhor. Ok. Não sei se é suposto...
Good. It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
Vamos a
This will
ver.
be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Adiciona a equipa, adiciono. Ok.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
Ok.
To my help
Hã?
and death to the others!
Ok. Ah, tem aqui inimigos. Como é que é o... Ah. Como é que eu... Como é que eu... uso arma? Ah. Tá aqui. Firearms. Bind. Pode ser aqui. Ok. Ah, tem aqui um cofrezinho, fogo, ó. Já estou a começar a ter loot. Ok. Está-se bem. Então este aqui era um beco sem saída.
Greenblood, do you need something?
Não.
I wondered if you ever felt lonely.
I always do. Why, do you want to rectify this?
Não, não.
I hope to have kept you good company for all these years. After all, we were always together.
And I valued your friendship. But I thought you were referring to another kind of company.
Ah.
To be honest, you and Constantine aren't exactly my type.
Huh.
Anything else?
I must
Ok.
leave you.
Ele... Então este gajo estava a pensar que eu queria zumba. Fogo. Só que agora começou o jogo e já estão a falar em sax. Está visto que ele é heteroslice. Está visto que o nosso amigo é hetero total, totally hetero. Totally hetero. Este jogo tem um gráficozinho bonito, por acaso. Por acaso está aqui um gráficozinho upa. Sim senhor. Só que acho que já estou a ver é que o jogo é um bocado assim mal para o, assim um bocado assim coisa assim pode levar assim mal um bocado assim pode levar para o mal otimizado. Isto aqui ó. Hawthorne, isto deve ser. Isto deve ser cenas para fazer crafting, algo assim do género. Acredito eu. Tem aqui muita coisa para procurar. Negotiate with the vendor. Notify Thélème ambassador about your departure. Notify Bridge Alliance ambassador about your departure. Ok. Avisar que vou partir. Tabilha, onde um dia chegaste a sorrir. Oh. Black Friday lutar. Olá, minha senhora.
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Não. Agora fiquei curioso. Fui rejeitado. Isso aumenta-me a curiosidade. Mas esta bandida recusa-me. É, sim, vou mesmo ler isso. Vou. Por acaso era mesmo aquilo que eu estava a pensar. Olha, está-me mesmo a apetecer. Ler assim páginas caídas no chão. Por acaso, já. Estava mesmo a apetecer ler. Ah, tinha aqui inimigos. Things are going to get dicey. Ui, dá para entrar aqui? Ray tracing e o caraças. Ah, não é? Parecia um espelho, mas não é. Ai. Things are going to get dicey. Things are going to get dicey. Ah, está ali um gajo falecido cá dentro. Interessante. Espera aí, eu estou a voltar para trás porque... Things are going to get dicey. Por acaso na altura adorei este jogo. Por acaso foi um jogo que eu joguei e disse, está aqui um jogo, parece um jogo. Sim senhor. E agora? Supostamente... O que é isto? Fontaine Family House. Family House! Você é uma página virada. Cadê, minha senhora? Ora, isto não me é estranho. Yeah. Eu acho que depois mais tarde dá para voltar aqui, que isto não me é estranho. Eu acho que isto é uma base. Yeah. Isto é uma, tipo, uma safe house ou algo assim do género. Yeah. Acho que aqui, não, se não é aqui, é parecido, pronto. Ah, não sei, dá-me ideia disso. Things are going to get dicey. Ah, mais lootzinho. Bem bom. Eu vou mas é tratar é... Ah, peraí, não dá para... Ah. Peraí. Não dá para mudar de personagem? Como é que eu... Eu acho que dava para equipar os meus colegas de equipa. Eu acho que dava para equipar os companions. Things are going to get dicey. The merchant is there. Aonde? Ah, está aqui. Ah, senhor, muito boa tarde, muito bom dia. Como se encontra? Bem disposto? E caralho.
How might I be of service?
O gajo é cego.
You can start by explaining to me why you refused to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders? Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal.
Yeah.
You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
Pronto, vou ter que empanar o mestre dele.
Pushing me to madness.
Vou ter que o empenar, está visto? Ok. 50% de chance disto funcionar.
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sardet, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
Bem falado.
I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
I beg your pardon, sir, but you are not my master.
Oh.
Moreover, the attendant of the guard was quite specific, saying this affair should be handled with extreme discretion. So I seriously doubt that you'll be wanting to drag us in front of a judge. That would stir up the muck.
Whatever is he talking about, Kurt?
Your guess is as good as mine.
I'm certain we can come to an unofficial arrangement. You are clearly the apprentice of a demanding master who expects you to follow orders without raising a brow. Life in your shoes can't be easy. Perhaps we could help you take the weight off your feet.
And what would I have to do in exchange? If I give you the merchandise, my master will still demand the price you're supposed to pay me.
Not if you were robbed. By pure chance. I mean, it could happen to anyone. What if the guards leave a little extra bonus in your pocket as you look away? And while you're making yourself busy elsewhere, some of my men break in and collect their merchandise. You'll just have to make a devastated, the dastardly boldness of them face in front of your master, and we're done.
And the bonus will be how much?
Well, you won't be retiring with it.
Oh. All right. Done. I'm with you. As soon as I've received my bonus, my eyes will grow weary-like.
Not just yet. You'll get your bonus afterwards. The guard has already been taken once by your promises.
Well, you can't hold it against me for trying. Very well. Call for your men to come.
You're certainly
Pronto.
honoring your new title. Bravo! The quarter.
Estou de volta, o jogo crashou por algum motivo. Eu, para evitar stresses, vou baixar aqui algumas coisitas. Aliás, vou só baixar as sombras, pode ser que só isso ajude. E vamos então continuar. Tínhamos aqui falado com este bandido. E depois isto crashou. Yep. Não percebi. Ui, morri. Eu também, verdade seja dita, facilita um bocado. Peraí, deixa-me só, se calhar, como este jogo é assim deste género, se calhar 90 FPS dá. Yeah. Nem se nota. Já está. Opa! Já está. Espera aí, já tinha ali uma... Uma cena... Afinal não. Ahá! Mas preciso de endurance. Pois. Craftsmanship. Não interessa assim tanto, pois não. Pois, nenhuma destas é melhor, pois não. Se calhar esta. Mas aqui, pelo que percebi, o ideal é ter uma arma pesada e uma arma leve. E pronto. Isto aqui, Merchant. Crafting Table. Ah. Crafting Table. Deixa-me ver aqui. Again? É a primeira vez que eu aqui estou. Quero vender. Eu não vou vender tudo, só vou vender as cenas mais fracas, se calhar. Assim. Pois. Preciso de um de Endurance para poder usar isto. Mas não tenho. Silver Bracelet, isto aqui é só para vender. Ah, isto não deu nada. Ah, peraí. Oh, eu afinal posso mudar as cenas. Ah. Então dá para melhorar este indivíduo. Dá para pôr o Kurt já todo malaico. Yeah. Posso pôr o Kurt com isto. Umas luvinhas melhores. Umas botas melhores. E o resto posso vender. Pois. Deixa eu ver. Quero vender. Ah, mas aquele casaco, este casaco é melhor para mim. Então depois, como quem diz, já. Baixa-me o loot chance, mas aumenta-me o lockpick. Bem bom. Quero. Pronto. Já estou melhorzinho. Isto aqui é o que é? Ah. Então deixa-me voltar para trás e ver como é que funciona aqui a questão do crafting. Por acaso, gostava de saber. Deixa eu ver aqui. Crafting table. Spend points in the desire. Ok. Deixa eu ver isto. Isto aqui. Ok, ok. Mas preciso de leather e crude iron ore. Ok. Não posso para já fazer nada. Mas sim, ok, estou a perceber. É mais ou menos como aos outros jogos da Spiders. Olha, o jogo podia ter, sabem o que é? Minimapa. Como é que eu ligo o minimapa nisto? Não, era fixe ter minimapa. Digo eu. Secondary, não sei o quê. Game. Vamos pôr isto no médio. Olha, afinal não dá para pôr cenas. Ei, mas tem aqui muitas coisas, que é isto? Mister da Corcolhão e Capitão Vasco. Que é o Vasco da Gama, sabiam? É verdade. Como é que eu mudo de quest? Quem é este gajo? É o Corcolhão, pois.
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Não.
Worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
Yeah, tudo
I
tranqui.
certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
Não, 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 tá tudo ok, tá tudo ok.
What will be your official title on Tier 4D? Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of official advisor, nothing more. But His Highness has also asked me to report to him on certain strategic observations. I am therefore required to take note of all events, chart the island and its resources, but also obtain as much knowledge as possible concerning the more dangerous creatures of the island. Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I've no longer the legs of an adventurer.
It's always a privilege to help, Master.
Vamos lá então, leave.
I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things to do before we raise anchor.
Ok. Vamos lá. Este aqui é o Capitão Vasco, da Gama.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life.
Ei, já foi.
There's some children we'd be best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sade, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Ei, já vai começar.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me?
Claro.
I'd like to set sail with a clear mind.
Claro que sim.
You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern, but I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
Let's go and find him. Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
Could you tell me a little about your guild?
We are masters of the oceans. Our ships can sail where no others dare.
Thanks to your magic, so I've heard. How do you become a Nord?
Our magic, yes, that only the Nords master. As for your question, any child born on one of our ships is sea-born. He is a Nord from birth. Others are sea-gifted, joining the Nords for different reasons, often from a young age. It's how the guild is made and maintains its numbers.
Yeah. Okay, deixa-me só aqui mudar uma coisa. Sim.
Could you tell me anything about our destination? The island of Tier 4D?
It is a magnificent place. Wild. Spared from your wars and your mines, for now. The natives have a relationship with their land and consider it sacred. They're a very friendly people, welcoming, that will appear to you strangely familiar. I've also heard that there are a great many exotic creatures, some enormous.
Okay.
But I wouldn't know what else to tell you. I've never strayed far from the ports.
E que é isto? Porto Serino.
What do you think of our port?
Ah,
Are you referring to this one? It is the biggest high seas port on the continent. Thanks to your prince, even though it remains part of your city, it holds a particular status for us Nords. Certain zones are owned completely by us, and maritime law holds office. It's a good port. Were it not for the Malachor, it would be a pleasant place to dock.
o que é o Malicor?
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
Ok.
This Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Lauro.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish, you'll find them over there, in port.
Ok.
Be back soon, Captain.
Bem, vamos lá investigar, que agora sou investigador, sou detetive, não é? Agora sou detetive. Capitão Basco. O Mr. do Colhão. Investigate of disappearance. Investigate the disappearance of Note Novice. Note. Nice. Ok. Bem. Deixa-me ver o que há para estes lados. Absolutamente nada. Espetacular. Mas eu não estou a ver quem seja esse tal Constantino. Ah, ok. Espera aí. Não tem nada. Isto aqui também não tem nada. Por que é que eu estou a vir para aqui? Bem, alguma coisa a ter aqui. Não tem. Nem consigo. Tem ali uma parede invisível. Para ali não tem absolutamente nada, está visto. Ok. Então, resta-nos apenas... Resta-nos apenas... Isto aqui é o quê? Eu tenho que encontrar essa cena, esse tal Naut ou Not, ou o que é. Zones controlled by other fractions. Tá bem. Ah. Warehouse. É tudo para o armazém? Não, tem ali uma prisão. Bem, eu preciso é de vir aqui, não é? Informar o Coin Guard que a cena vai funcionar. Ah, espera aí. Pá, 2 moedinhas de ouro, bem bom. Não é todos os dias que possuímos ouro. Ok, vou por aqui por estes queilhos. Qual é que aqui já andei ao estouro. E agora precisa de vir irem e tal informar a tal situação, mas confesso que estou um bocado... Já não estou perdido, já me encontrei. Ah, isto é o quê? Ah, estes aqui são... Ok. Ok. É este o Master of Coin? Ah não, é aqui dentro. Caramba, o gajo abre a porta cheio de vontade. Amigo.
Sir Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Sim.
Yes, we were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Como assim?
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
Mesmo.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
Sim.
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Ok.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Eventualmente. Mas realmente o gajo está a ser um bocado... Está um bocado... Está assim um bocado esquisita. Esta história está assim um bocado esquisita. E o pessoal aqui está todo empenado. Não há para aqui loot.
It's blocked.
It's blocked. Ai ai ai. Não pode estar blocked, não. Não pode, não senhor. E esta porta leva-me onde? A lado nenhum que nem abre. Isto aqui tem muitas portas não abríveis. Não sei se é suposto. Vamos lá continuar a fazer o tal contrabando. A ver como é que isso funciona.
So, you still haven't found your cousin? As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Eu sei.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure.
Schedule.
Is everything ready?
I'm still without news of my cabin boy.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel...
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tier 4D. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse and noted on the manifest will be left on the docks.
Ok.
Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets.
Temos que ir lá.
Sorry, Kurd. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office.
Oi.
Be back soon, Captain.
Vamos então aqui falar com o Quartermaster. Aqui, né?
Do you have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
Como é que se... Ah. Ui, ui, ui. Estou aqui todo stealth mesmo. Oh. Só até fica tolo. Olha, isto é onde? Aqui em cima? Eu acho que não estou a matá-los, pois não. Se calhar estou. Se calhar estou a matá-los. Eu estou a roubar isto tudo. Olha, como é que eu... Ah... One-handed blades, one-handed heavy weapons. Não posso usar isto? Ah... Espera aí. Posso? Allows the use of pistols. Deals more damage, mais 20%. Mas só tenho um ponto. E aqui nos atributos? Ah, pois. Posso usar mais nada, está visto? Pronto.
Here's the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
Pronto. Adiciona. Já está. Pronto. Há mais alguma coisa que seja preciso fazer? Acho que não. Ah, pois, mas agora clear out the warehouse guards. Yeah. Pois que agora tenho que marcar ali o... Tenho que marcar a merchandise como...
If you wore a Naut uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in. Unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients, but it's doable.
Ah, é? Preciso fazer o quê então? Prepare a drink laced with sleeping pills. Ok, basicamente tenho que ir fazer drunfos. Tenho que os drunfar. Ah, então para aí que eu vou fazer aí uns... As costas já não doem muito. Eu acho que o doutor deu-me drunfos. As costas já não doem muito. Eu acho que o doutor deu-me drunfos. Aqui, lace drink. Bottle of brandy e sleeping potion. Então necessito comprar, não é? Necessito comprar. Qual é que já está aqui um merchant? Qual é que está aqui um merchant? Portanto, deixa eu ver. Quero comprar... quero comprar... sleeping potion. Ixi, não há sleeping potion. Ei, não há sleeping potion. Será que há forma de eu fazer a sleeping potion? Pois. As costas já não doem muito. Eu acho que o doutor deu-me drunfos. Sleeping potion. Espera aí. Se calhar aquilo não é nos ingredientes, se calhar aquilo é... Pois que eu recordo-me de ver uma bottle of brandy, espera aí. Aqui, sleeping potion, exato. Pronto. Agora é só misturar os dois. O brandy com os drunfos. Deixa eu ver. Ah. Ok, preciso de Science Level 1. Pois. Preciso levelar ainda. É. Que cena. Pronto, para já não posso... Para já não posso. Para já não posso fazer isso. É, que cena. As costas já não doem muito. Eu acho que o doutor deu-me drunfos. As costas já não doem muito. Bem, vamos lá ver então se temos informações sobre o Cabin Boy. Vamos lá ver. Opa, outra coisa que eu posso fazer é dar knock a todos os... pronto, a todos os... Pois, posso dar knock a todos os outros notes. Mas é complicado, acredito eu, não é?
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a just man who knows his knots. He's well appreciated by the crew. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for laughs now and again. Always seems unhappy, our captain.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand. Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Yeah.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
Até que enfim que voltamos a um jogo que representa a qualidade deste canal. Ai pá, eu sou vítima de bullying. Sou vítima de bullying. Eu vou fazer queixa. Fazer queixa ao YouTube. Mas agora bem-vindo, amigo Bruno. Olha, depois tens que me mandar aquela cena que te falei do Code Verónica. Eventualmente também quero jogar esse. Quero preparar-me até o Resident Evil 4 Remake 7, 20, 2, 4, 70.
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mist too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did
Pues-
anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time.
Okay.
Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Ok.
Thank you, Lara. I need to be going.
Vamos lá então. Vamos lá investigar este mistério do Cabin Boy que faleceu. Faleceu? Como quem diz? Villains Den. Tem aqui já. Já está aqui a dizer que tem ali o covil dos vilões. Mas bem, vamos aqui ao storeroom. Ver o que é que tem aqui. Ah, tem a tal Flávia, né? Deixa eu ver se tem aqui alguma coisa que me interesse. Pois. Tem aqui um capacete todo cateta. Sailor's Coat. Umas luvitas. Não me interessa nenhuma. Ah, tens aqui um capacete que isto já podes ir andar de moto. Ah, maravilha, luvinhas boas e tudo. Pensei que ias fazer queixa ao domingos. Não, que o gajo é marreco. E o gajo, se cair para trás, fica mais alto porque endireita as costas.
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
Então este é fixe.
He's not seen his 25th year yet. If he
Tem
keeps it up,
24
he'll be an
anos?
admiral one day.
Uau, o gajo tem 24 anos. Estes gajos são seguidores do Ricardo Careca? Foda-se, Ricardo Careca. Que caralho. Não, não. Sabias que esta facção... Sabias que esta facção é baseada nos navegadores portugueses? O Capitão Vasco é baseado no Vasco da Gama. Depois tens outro que é o aqui é a Cabral. É verdade. Há outro que é o Fernando, que é tipo o Fernão Magalhães. Impressionante.
What does Jonas do in his free time when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
E has de reparar que eles têm todos nomes relativamente portugueses, tipo Lauro e Laura, Flávia, Vasco. Engraçado.
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Obviamente não vão ser todos os nomes, não é? Porque os franceses não são inteligentes ao ponto de dar todos os nomes portugueses a esta facção. Mas a inspiração está lá. Engraçado.
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others. And when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
Espera aí, e se afinal o gajo embebedou-se e caiu no canal e ele realmente, ela pensava que estava bêbada e estava a ouvir coisas, mas ele realmente caiu no canal todo podre de bêbado. Pois. Eu já não me recordo da missão, mas faz todo sentido. Se cá o gajo embebedou-se, tropeçou e catrapuz, caiu à água. Pronto, rip. Faz todo sentido o que eu estou a dizer. Vamos aqui à taberna saber de mais informações dramáticas. Vamos falar ali com o tabernaman. O que é isto? In GreedFall, a quest can usually completed in several different ways. Tá bem. Peraí, o que é isto aqui? Está aqui a brilhar. É dinheiro. Ei, ninguém viu? E o gajo, eu roubo-lhe, o gajo diz, olha, desejo-te um bom dia. Sim senhoras, mas não é uma pessoa que de facto a pessoa tem que respeitar estas pessoas. Pessoas trabalhadoras que estão a fazer pela vida. E de facto, sim senhora, há que dar valor a essas pessoas. Então, mas ninguém sabia de quem era o dinheiro, era por dinheiro. Eu vi aquilo e pensei, olha, realmente se calhar o dinheiro até era dele. Saiu-me da carteira, por acaso pôs-lhe em cima da mesa, mas se calhar o dinheiro até era dele. E olha, no fim de contas até lhe desejei um bom dia. E pronto, é assim. Bem, vamos falar então com o barman. Oh, mais guito. Só também espalhou o guito todo lá.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
Sucks!
How is business going these days?
It's picking up.
Oh, fazer só aquela
We've not
conversa
seen
de
many
café.
new customers, but of late things are looking better.
Better.
The Malicor and the neighbouring wars have dampened commerce. The epidemic still rages, but the possibility of finding a cure on that island has given people something to hope for. Now that we have a city there, quite a few seafarers come by to spend their wages.
Has the Malicor really put a damper on your
Mas
business?
o que é o Malicor?
More than a damper.
É uma doença, tipo lepra.
Soaked. When the sickness began to spread, a wave of panic followed in its wake. People stopped going out of their homes. They were afraid. I was close to closing shop, I tell you. And then, thankfully,
Olha,
the
alto
alchemist
presuntão
at the
ali.
bridge said
E
that you
alto queijo.
couldn't just catch it like that. People were still
Até a broa da
distrustful,
Vinci tem ali.
as is their nature, but they are leaving home again. It's a start. I also lost quite a few regular customers. Dead or too scared to venture back. Yeah, but that's nothing new to you. The city would have sunk in the water if not for trade with the new isle.
With all these sailors coming and going, you must have heard some stories about...
Right. Even stories that my heaviest drinkers would have trouble believing. They say that man trees live there.
Man, trees.
Dragons and gigantic creatures.
Ei, caramba.
Treasure abounds under every rock. And the source of eternal life is hidden somewhere there. Last night, some Nauts even told me they brought back one of those giant beasts into the port. But you know the kind. If you ask my opinion, the drink was fueling their imaginations.
Que é isto? Ah, pois.
I'm looking for a Naut. A young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
Pois, e são todos
According to
os
one of his
bêbados.
fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
Não, é só. Ah, posso perguntar sobre o Constantino, posso.
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age. Hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes. Quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight.
Ah, come on.
I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'll be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
Oi, porquê? Eu não vou pagar agora. Deixa eu ver o que é
That's
que...
not a small sum. I need to think about my options.
Oh, the father
preciso de
has
4.
forgotten to give his son his allowance.
I need to be off.
Oh, preciso de 4. Ah, tá aqui um menos. Ih, está todo empenado o gajo. Isto é que deve ser o tal Malicor, né?
No. Have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I am here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
Ask what the...
Tell me what happened that evening.
A
Perguntar.
rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
What can you tell me about the boy?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Ok, agora precisava de perguntar sobre o Rich Man, yeah.
Do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Ah.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Theleme embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Esperem aí que eu agora vou fazer. Preciso de 2, não é? Acho que agora já posso restaurar as coisas.
Well then.
No.
In that case.
Here you are, to cover your
Eu não
expenses.
quero pagar.
What kind? Thank you.
Any?
I need to buy.
Fogo, eu não queria pagar. Eu não queria pagar.
Man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Pronto, já tenho os 4. Agora, eu quero é restaurar coisas, não é? Ah! Ok, dá para ver. Ok.
The furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
Tá bem, mas restaura
It's
isso.
fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
Ok, já tenho isso.
And there you have it. You'd never guess they were once broken.
Pronto, era só isso?
Well then, were you able?
Yes, just like new. Or nearly.
That does indeed look like fine work. You know what you're doing.
I would hope. Can you tell me where I can find my cousin now?
Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs.
Okay.
Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Ok.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow. Who could down his pint. Anything else?
Não, não, é só. Yeah, só tô. É
I
só,
need to
tô,
be
tô,
off.
tô, tô, tô.
Goodbye.
Pronto, já tenho mais informações sobre o primo. Aqui é o primo do Sardé. Pois, eu precisava também era de subir de nível, porque eu de outra forma não consigo. Opá, yeah, eu acho que vou ter que dar knock a todos os notes, porque pá, yeah. Epá, tem aqui luta. O que é isto? Opá, mas lace the drink. Eu sem forma de. Pois, eu sem forma de. Sem forma de. Pois.
Halt! The warehouse is off limits. Move along.
Did you hear the bell?
The bell? Of the port authorities?
Of course. We're not in Teleme, you know. You better get going. The harbor master is ringing it. All the Nauts must rendezvous at the port authority immediately.
Wow.
Must be something serious.
Damn, we didn't hear either. We're done for. Come on, we need to move fast.
Be off with you. I'll watch over the warehouse in your absence.
The path is clear. We should notify the men. Then we know the time they can get.
O que é que eu tenho que fazer mesmo? Eu tenho que fazer o quê? Não estou a perceber. Mas é loot. Rouba tudo. Tudo roubadinho. Mas informar quem? Eu não estou a perceber. Espera aí. Espera aí. Informe da Portas. Então, informe da Porters. Ah.
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move it.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
Pronto. Ok. Ah, talk to the coin guard. Isso é bom. Talk to the coin guard. Ah, mas já é New Serin. New Serin? Mas onde estou? Ah, New Serin. New Serin deve ser o novo sítio. New Serin deve ser o... Pronto, a nova cidade lá na tal ilha que vamos partir naquela estrada em breve, não é? Deve ser isso. Acredito. Oh, minha senhora. Por favor, sai-me da frente. Eu tenho mais que fazer. Eu confesso que não sei o que é que está a passar, mas já é a segunda vez que este jogo me crasha. Não estou mesmo a entender. Deixa eu ver se aqui há alguma coisa que... Draw distance. Acho que o pessoal falava do draw distance. Bem, vou baixar o draw distance. Pode ser que... Pá, não sei mesmo. Bem, vamos deixar assim. E jogar mais um pouco, a ver.
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
É muito bom. Pá, não sei, pode ser alguma cena. Por exemplo, o Technomancer dava-me problemas por ter demasiados núcleos no PC. Tem que ver. Depois tenho que procurar.
Might I help you, sir?
I need to be going.
Tenho que ver o que é que se passa. Depois.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sade.
É verdade.
And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see.
Taken.
I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
Ah!
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
Okay.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact? It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Só não estou a perceber. Eu acho que da outra vez joguei o jogo, quando joguei o jogo pela primeira vez não me crashava. Alguma coisa de errado não está certo. Bem, eu não consigo ir por aqui. Posso subir por aqui? Se calhar posso. Exato. Bem, tenho que falar com o Vasco, não é? Yeah. Só que tenho que ir à volta. Então Vasco. Está cá Vasco. Speak to Vasco.
You still haven't found your cousin?
Have no fear. I will bring him back in.
I'm still without news.
Pois, é isso que eu queria saber.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
Eba.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nauts, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Naut. Our ships are his home. And we are his only family.
Ah, estou a perceber. Estou a perceber. Então basicamente o miúdo fazia parte do contrato.
Sir de Corsillion's a veritable well of scientific knowledge. He could tell us a little more.
Vamos falar com o Conselhão.
Constantine at your side.
Don't worry.
I certainly hope so.
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nauts.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Sim.
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nords as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Pois. Então, mas... Que sentido faz isso? Vamos então perguntar à senhora onde é que está o Jonas. Não. Senão vai haver estouro. Senão vai haver problemas problemáticos. E eu não quero evitar problemas. Muito menos problemas problemáticos. Esses eu não quero mesmo. Isto é o quê?
This document mentions another property. A warehouse.
That would be a great place to hide. Shall we take a peek?
Claro. Isto é uma sensação é que pode ser um memory leak. Podes pôr as texturas tipo abaixo. Ahá! Se calhar o problema das texturas. Isto passou-me de 7 GB para 3. What? Pode ser as texturas, pode. Faz todo sentido. Deixa eu pôr no Ultra. Pus no Ultra e ficou tipo a 2 GB. What? Bem, vou pôr no High. E o resto vou pôr assim. What the fuck? Que estranho. Pronto, pode ser que deixe de dar problemas, não sei. Find a way to free Jonas. Pois, qual é que é a melhor forma de ir para lá? Pois posso vir para aqui, posso. Olha, se calhar o problema era mesmo daquilo. Que aquilo... O que é isto? É que já estou a chegar.
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Então vamos stealth, não é? Se calhar melhor. Se calhar é melhor ir agachadinho. Digo eu. É que eu sinceramente nem sei se é para cima ou se é para baixo. Mas deve ser para baixo, não é?
Sir Desade, what are you doing here?
I've come looking for your son. The Nauts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Nauts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
No.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine? You've taken your son against his will and have him locked up like merchandise in a warehouse. Is that what you call being a good father?
As if you would know what it is like to be a parent. You are far too young to understand the way we feel.
I looked into the contract
Falha
that binds
sempre,
you
meu.
to the Nauts.
It was indeed you who ceded your son to them in exchange for help with your business with the bridge.
It is so. But that sort of contract is ignoble. I never would have signed it if I had known.
You should have thought of that before. Breaking the contract could have regrettable consequences for the congregation.
The prince will know how to negotiate with the Nords. If they take my son back, my wife will die of sadness.
Her sadness would be all the more terrible if she learned of your role in the story, don't you think?
You wouldn't dare tell her. I beg you.
You're not leaving me with a choice.
Pois.
Very well. Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Nords.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
Olha, foi relativamente simples. Vamos lá soltar o moço. O gajo estava mesmo aprisionado, coitado. Estava preso mesmo, coitado.
Who are you?
My name is Desade. I am legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes. Even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seems so sweet and happy to see me.
Pois.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
Claro que não, então.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them.
Claro.
They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that.
Também é verdade.
My family is the Nords. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Claro.
Yes.
Claro que sim.
You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to the ship. I'll see you there.
Pronto, agora já posso informar o Capitão Vasco. O que é isto?
It's not possible just now.
Yeah, eu preciso subir Science, dado que vou precisar de Science para fazer crafting, no geral. Pois. Dá para lhe mandar uma castada. Bem, salta para aí. Bem, vou então falar com o Vasco. Dizer que o indivíduo já voltou à sua habitação habitacional. Bem, eu para já estou a apanhar tudo que me aparece para ver se dá jeito. Formar a Capitão Vasco. Capitão! Oh, Capitão Ego.
Sir, you still haven't found your cousin?
Não, estás sempre a perguntar-me o mesmo.
My cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship. I have you to thank.
Eu não sei como é que este gajo tem 24 anos.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
Ok. Pronto, e de resto está tudo, não é? Portanto, livre. Bem, agora eu só tenho... Ah, tem aqui. Pois, New Setting é no outro mapa, não é? Yeah. New Setting é no outro mapa. Bem, agora tenho que falar com o Bridge Alliance e com não sei quem mais. Só depois disso é que acho que vou encontrar o meu primo. Ah não. Discover where to find Constantine. Mas bem, eu falo já com aqueles dois. Informo da minha partida. Informo que vou partir naquela estrada onde um dia cheguei a sorrir e vou deixar abandonada aquela flor que era amor a florir, não é? O normal. E parece que não. Parece que não. Isso já é meio caminho andado. Para ficar feliz. Por acaso acho que devia haver mais inimigos. Aqui nesta parte do jogo. Acho que existem poucos. É muito ir para aqui, ir para ali, falar aqui, falar acolá. Não tem muito que se lhe diga. Mas é engraçado, a arquitetura das casas é igual para todos os lados.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
É verdade.
I have been
Sou eu.
told that you were named legate. Congratulations.
Obrigado.
Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself.
É verdade, também estás a dizer, é verdade.
Honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tearfredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island.
Dizem que sim.
Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
Okay.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
Yep.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Pronto, eu agora tenho aqui side quests para fazer, né? Mas eu acho que vou já falar também já com este gajo de Telemé. Até porque acredito eu que também me vai dar mais uma side quest, né? E também temos que encontrar ainda o Constantino.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Nada.
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tearfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature.
Yeah.
Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
É verdade.
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Por mim, tudo bem.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene.
Não pode estar mal.
We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
Ok. Mais alguma coisa?
Could you tell me anything about Atecep?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is
É uma
guided
nação.
by our faith. We follow the
É como o
teachings
Porto.
of Mateus,
Porto.
our
Porto é uma
founder
nação.
and greatest prophet. And give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic. The high dignitaries of Atecep are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminous and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation.
Ok. Epá, isto são muitas perguntas, eu não sei se quero saber.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
Eu acho que não quero muito saber. Deixa-me só ver aqui uma coisa. Ah, peraí, deixa eu ver. Deixa eu falar com isto.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Ah.
What's your point of view on the relations between our two nations?
As ambassador of Atecep, I can only rejoice at the mention of our commercial treaties. We appreciate as well the welcome that your uncle gave to our missionaries. Thanks to your support, more and more believers wander your lands. The congregation is our most precious ally. To be perfectly honest, we have only two complaints. That heresy is tolerated, and that your treaties with the Bridge Alliance are maintained.
How is Atecep faring on Tier 4D?
We built a marvelous city, San Mateus, on the western coast of the island. Did you know that certain historians believe that it might well have been the final resting place of our prophet? Our missionaries there are a multitude. Not a day passes without new islanders joining our sacred faith. Of course,
Ok, estás a falar demasiado, não me interessa assim tanto. Ok, eu estive a ver qual é o stress e o stress é mesmo nas texturas. E ao que parece o SSAO. Acho que estas duas configurações são as que se bugam-se neste jogo. Portanto, prefiro jogar então assim. Mas para já vou só baixar as texturas. Deixo o SSAO no máximo. Bem, vamos então aqui falar com o charlatão, aquele que se anda a fazer passar por um alquimista, que na verdade não é nada disso. Que é este gajo? É este.
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything.
Claro.
Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that.
Então não.
And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malicor. Alas,
Ratos ali pendurados.
but your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malicor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny.
Este gajo é mesmo alto charlatão.
Does it really heal everything, your potion? Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malicor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malicor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid. You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two. There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
Olá, Vitor Costa, bem-vindo.
He's our man, no doubt.
His
Está tudo bem
speech is
contigo?
well polished. I even feel like buying some.
If we had a word with him, I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
No.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
Mesmo.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Onde é que está o kart dele? Ah. Espera aí. Está ali do outro lado. Ah. Ah, está para abrir, está aberto, ok. Epá. Ah! Tem aqui bandidos, pois. Pois.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Já está. Tudo morto. Tudo morto na piscina. Pick up. Já tenho o antídoto. Já tenho o necessário. Fazer aquele lootzinho maroto. Ah, tem aqui algo. Things are going to get dicey. Então vamos lá ver.
Have you finally made up your mind?
Não.
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Aham, claro. Exato.
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us, to prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
Que
You refuse to taste it.
You might have put something in it to cause me harm.
Uh-huh.
Disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Sim.
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Fugiu.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
To the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern.
Okay.
He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Então o gajo fugiu. Pera aí, dá pra ir para cima?
I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's
Como é que eu vou
relatives?
para cima? Ah, pera aí, não estou a perceber. Como é que eu vou para cima? Epá. Isto aqui tem ar de casa das meninas. Spiders de volta, assim sim. Claro. Claro, um jogão. Mas esperavas outra coisa? Que não fosse mais um excelente jogo da Spiders? Sabes que... Epá, tem aqui altos queijos, meu. Altos queijos mesmo. Olha, eu vou roubar isto, não quero saber. Logo tenho B do início. Opa. Yeah. O jogo é fixe. Eu gosto muito deste. Caso... Eu não consigo fazer lockpick ou consigo? Ah, consigo. Pois consigo. Consigo fazer lockpick porque tenho aqui uma roupa ou algo assim do género que me dá mais um de lockpick. Yeah. Será que o charlatão está aqui? E está mesmo. Amigo! Amigo!
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm
Charlatão?
not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin? Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Saad.
Al-Said.
Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder?
Yeah.
That is completely unethical.
Usar cobaias humanas.
But it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. The mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred.
Yep.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
Exatamente.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
Ah, sei lá.
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
É melhor. É melhor. Opa, eu não quero mandá-lo prender porque sei lá. Mas sabe. Eu pensava que isto era guito, são belas. Eu pensava que aquilo eram moedas empilhadas umas nas outras, mas afinal... Afinal era fake news. Pá, como é que eu saio daqui? Como é que eu vou para... Pormenor. Ok. Deixa ver. Tenho que falar com eles, não é? Graficamente também está qualquer coisa, tudo no máximo. Sim, tirando as texturas. Porque ao que parece as texturas estão bugadas neste jogo no Ultra. Mas no High tudo ok. Mas sim, está tudo no máximo, tirando as texturas. Porque o jogo já me crashou 2 vezes por causa das texturas. Porque acho que aquilo no Ultra, tipo, sempre que puder, carrega mais texturas. E depois atinge a capacidade máxima da gráfica e crasha-me o PC. Mas acho que isto era já um bug que havia antes. Desde que joguei, eu só que não é. Já joguei isto há tanto tempo. Joguei isto no lançamento. Que já nem tenho. Já não tinha ideia disso. Mas estive aqui a ver no Google no instante. E é o problema das texturas. Acho eu. Vamos a ver. Se não crasha mais.
Please listen, I beg you. If you want him to reimburse you, get in the back of the line like everyone else.
Believe me, I understand why you're angry.
Me? It's not money I want. That charlatan tried to poison us.
No.
I couldn't give a flying pile of dung for your pretty words. We're gonna hang him high. And you too, if you're an accomplice.
How absurd. I'm the one who put an end to his operation.
Well, in that case, help us catch him so he can be punished like he deserves.
He's trapped. He'll have to come out someday, you'll see.
Ó, vou usar aqui a intuição.
And so you plan on waiting here? I do not advise that. All of you drank one of those potions, am I right?
You're right, we did. Tasted of death. I did nothing for me ulcer.
As for me, I only drank a few drops. And my tooth is aching more than ever.
Alas, you need only drink a mere drop for it to provoke paralysis.
Paralysis?
A terrible side effect. The symptoms appear sooner or later. No one is spared from them.
What? Are we doomed then?
Everyone. Except, of course, those going to see a doctor to receive the antidote.
What are we gonna do? The doctor costs a fortune. We're all gonna end up like statues.
Listen to me, everyone. I know a good doctor that will help us. Come on, follow me!
That charlatan will just have to wait to get what's coming to him.
The alchemist is now far from danger, at least.
Go and tell him the good news.
Yeah. Vamos lá então. Contar-lhe as boas notícias e que o gajo que não se meta noutra. Porque senão não vai haver aqui um André de Sardé a ajudar. Não é?
So, did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
Sim.
I persuaded the mob to disperse calmly and without a fight. The way is free.
Very well.
Põe-te a monte, moço.
What power of persuasion? They didn't seem of a mind to hear reason from me.
You are free. Climb into your carriage and leave Serene immediately. Let me deal with Dr. Sahin.
I owe you my life, sir. I will be eternally in your debt.
I remind you to never step foot here again.
I have no desire to return anyway. Farewell.
Pronto, agora já posso ir informar o embaixador da Ali. Hã? Ah, boa! Tem aqui uma opção de ir logo fazer fast travel para o sítio. Ah, olha, muito bom, muito bom. Ainda bem. Poupou-me tempo.
I tracked down your man near the coin guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
No.
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. Why should I deliver him to you? You deliberately hid the truth about him from me.
What? Might I remind you that you're in audience with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance?
And you to a legate of the Congregation of Merchants, that you treat like an imbecile. This man is indeed an alchemist of the Bridge, and he told me much about your disagreement of opinion.
And of course you sided with him.
No.
Certainly not. I have no part to play in your quarrels, I just chased him from our city. Now, if you're still intent on placing him in irons, you need to capture him. On your own lands.
Mesmo.
How embarrassing. I should have shown more honesty in your regard. Please accept my excuses. And this modest gift for the voyage that awaits you.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Ah, eles não curtiram. Deixa eu ver. Deixa eu ver aqui outra opção. Deixa eu ver esta opção. Eu acho que vou começar a mentir a toda a gente. Porque, não é? Se calhar em breve, nestas fações, se calhar convém ter boas reputações, não é? Que assim se calhar dão mais missões ou pagam melhor. Portanto, olha, eu vou começar a ser um falso. Vou começar a ser um fake. Olha lá. Pronto. Cover the escape of the alchemist. Pronto.
He managed to slip through our fingers.
Once again. That man is part eel.
We followed his trail to the Coin Guard Tavern, but he had already escaped. All the same, you have nothing to fear. He will never step foot in Serene again.
We'll eventually catch up with him.
Yeah, vou começar a ser
the
fake.
punishment that his crimes deserve. Governor Burhan will be happy to learn that such an amiable legate will soon cross the shores of Tir Fredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest gift for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Pronto, não perdi reputação. Pronto, já não é mau. Já não é mau. Deixa-me só falar com este indivíduo. Pois.
And what of your war with Teleme?
It has been dragging on.
Estas duas fações dos alquimistas e dos padres estão em guerra. Pois.
But that's the way of the world. We shall not waver, whether here or on Tir Fredi.
Have you been fighting battles there as well?
From what I've been told, Teleme has wisely and tastefully built their colony far from our city. Direct conflicts are in fact quite rare. But one day they will inevitably take place.
Ok. Basicamente existem tipo fações que nós podemos ajudar, as fações, mas que infelizmente estão em guerra umas com as outras. Portanto, vou ter que escolher lados, obviamente.
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our trade and commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time. But your princes insist on maintaining a neutral stance between the congregation and the other nations on the continent.
Porque não?
It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemies.
Olha, paciência. Somos neutros. É tipo Portugal na Segunda Guerra Mundial. Fazer negócios com os nazis e com os outros. É. Pá.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Tem que ser assim.
Lord Desade.
Tem que ser assim. Pronto. Tenho aí uma outra side quest para fazer, não é? Que é da outra facção. Que é... Ah, peraí. Ah, pois isto aqui é New Serine. Find the Smuggler. Pronto. Esta é da outra facção, dos tais padres ou alguém. Eu tenho aqui uma data de armas e tudo mais, portanto eu acho que vou dar aquele sneak peek. Pode ser assim. Tem aqui umas botas. Mas por algum motivo eles consideram. Não, está bem assim. Este chapelete. Pois está aqui um chapelete que eu não posso usar. Preciso do de Endoron. Deixa eu ver se tem aqui alguma arma que lhe... Eu tenho aqui muita cena para vender. Ah, pois. Ui. Eu vou ter que vender aqui uma data de coisas. Isto aqui... Valha-me Deus. O que é isto? Olha, eu estou a ficar cheio de... Espera aí. Deixa-me ver se eu percebo. Ah, estas coisas também ocupam... Ah, ok. Tirando os ingredientes, tudo o resto... ocupa-me espaço. Pois, faz sentido, mas... chato. Ah. Stun. Fury Generation. Ah, se calhar faço mais Armor Damage, não? E aqui? Mas o que é que isto faz? Ah, ok, Fury. Pois eu não tenho mais nada para... Não tenho mais nada para tratar. Ok, Find the Smuggler, que é mais para acolá. Deve estar à beira do Vasco, quase de certeza. Ou não, tenho que falar com o Vasco, que é diferente.
Sir, you still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time.
Pois, deixa-me falar aqui sobre os Heretics.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
Amigos, deem-me só um momento que eu vou pôr... tenho que pôr a comida no forno já bem. 2 minutos. Ora, já cá estou de volta. Lembras se tiveste queixas do jogo? Qual jogo? Este? O único problema que eu tenho é que o jogo crasha. Crasha-me o PC todo. Tenho que reiniciar o PC para jogar outra vez. Mas pelo que vi é mesmo problemas das texturas. Mas, vamos ver.
Nothing to bother yourself about. I'm just curious.
You wouldn't, by the sheerest of coincidences, be on the trail of a couple of heretics, Your Excellency. The same a couple of the ambassadors of Ptolemy's men have been looking for nigh on 2 days.
And so you
Sim,
know
exatamente.
Of course. The Cardinal's henchmen are hard to miss, even in a crowd. And they were making quite a fuss, hoping we would cave in and help them in their hunt. Feel free to carry out your own investigation, but you'll end up with the same answers. The port brigs, just like the warehouses, are property of the Nords. No one else may enter.
Ok. Pronto, tem que arranjar a forma de escobilhar
We need
tudo.
to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Ok. Vamos ver o que é que eu consigo fazer, não é? Mas então, basicamente esse gajo está preso, é isso? Ok. Subo por aqui, também. Seja por isso. Agora faço crouch. E começo a dar cabo dos notes. Olha, é o que é. It is what it is. Deixa-me andar uma caçada já nesta. Fizeste muito barulho, amigo. Oh, já cá estou.
You the smuggler?
Super fácil.
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question? If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
You can see for yourself that I'm no Nord. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing to Leme. They're trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your 2 Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me. But you might want to be quick about it. If the Nauts get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Okay.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right?
Sim. Claro.
Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
Pronto. Fácil.
It's blocked.
Então só posso ir por aqui mesmo. Pronto, já está. Foi fácil. Nada do outro mundo. Pronto, agora é só partir naquela estrada e ir para onde? Oh caramba. Go and see the heretics in their hideout.
Orders haven't changed, you know.
Did you hear the bell? Of course. All the Nauts.
Be off with you.
Ah! Os gajos foram exatamente com a mesma lenga-lenga que dei há bocado. Ah! Pronto. Ai, que estupidez.
Damnation. We've been found. I told you that the smuggler was not worthy of our trust.
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition then?
No.
Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Teleme so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias. The one who returned to Teleme after traveling with his master.
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own
I
espetacular.
understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
O movimento das bocas nas falas é que é top da Spiders, exato, e é. Opa, sabes que é um estúdio com pouco dinheiro e fazem o melhor que conseguem com o que têm. Mas yeah, eu curto estes jogos, por acaso curto. São assim um bocado janky, mas curto.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this
Opa,
path.
por vocês estão à vontade, por mim.
I could have a word with the good Dr. Sahin, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the illuminated forever light your path.
Eu vou lá falar com ele
Managed to
então.
convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here.
Pois.
I'll be back.
Vocês sabem que os gajos não curtem assim muito padralhada. São diferentes. Opa, e neste momento é o que a indústria precisa. Pá. Podes crer. Eu sempre que posso jogo assim jogos menos conhecidos. Eu tenho apanhado cada surpresa mais agradável. Que sim, acho que é mesmo fundamental haver. Opa! É muito bonito jogar todos os jogos de 9 em 10, 10 em 10 e o caraças, mas no fim de contas depois se jogas só jogos tipo com esse tipo de classificações, não é? Assim, não jogas quase nada, porque a maior parte dos jogos são medianos ou no máximo razoáveis, não é? E opa! Eu gosto de jogar assim coisas um pouco mais alternativas, vá. E desde que descobri este jogo, que comecei a jogar os jogos da Spiders e digo que foi das melhores decisões que tomei nos últimos tempos no que toca a videojogos, porque lá está, são jogos um bocado janky, mas tem o seu quê de interessante. A partida do gajo deve dar asilo àqueles dois. Deixa eu ver.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I would like to talk to you about a rather delicate matter.
I am listening.
A couple of historians have made a recent discovery concerning Mateus, the founder of the mythical Teleme. And it seems that this is not to the liking of the Illuminated, or at least his more fervent subjects.
These sinister hypocrites are going to want to burn them at the stake.
Without a doubt. And that's why these poor people are begging you to offer them asylum.
We are willing. Where are they to be found at this time?
At the port of Serene. They were hoping to stow away discreetly on a vessel to Al-Sad.
Very well. I shall send an escort immediately to take them somewhere safe.
Pronto. Perfeito.
I need to be going.
Vou-lhes dar essa informação dramática então. Olha, está aí. É fast travel e tudo.
It was nothing. I hope you won't have too much difficulty adapting to your new country.
If you would allow me, I would like to give you this. It's not much, but it is all that we possess.
Farewell.
80 moedas, não é nada mau.
It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
Pois.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
Yeah. Tens o exemplo do God of War, pelo que percebi a jogabilidade é a mesma do 1 da PS4. Do reboot, né? Até podem ser bons, mas é muita reciclagem. E a cena é que, não sei se já jogaste alguma vez, mas é mais um jogo que o pessoal diz não presta para nada, não presta para nada, não presta para nada. Mas a verdade é que se fores bem a ver, o God of War, a jogabilidade do novo God of War, tem por base muito semelhante ao Rise Son of Rome. Se fores ver o gameplay do Rise Son of Rome e se fores ver o gameplay do God of War, vais ver que é exatamente tipo o mesmo estilo. O mais engraçado é que na altura o pessoal diz jogabilidade super repetitiva, não sei o que, não sei mais. Mas agora God of War é tipo a melhor cena de sempre. E a base é Rise Son of Rome. O estilo de jogabilidade é igual. É completamente igual. Eu gostei do Rise Son of Rome, por acaso. Caso gostei.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
Pois. Felizmente, safei-me de boa. Deixa-me ver aqui, Bridge Alliance.
How goes the conflict with the Bridge Alliance?
Your territory is, alas, the only one that has been spared from the ravages of war on the continent. We fight on every front. Without great success, one must say. But what other choice do we have? These so-called savants not only refuse the light, but are determined in their fight against it.
And on Tirfredi?
To my knowledge, no one has yet seen any serious fighting. The bridge have succeeded in provoking the natives there, and have their hands full keeping them at bay. Which leaves us greater latitude to settle peacefully and pursue our mission of conversion.
Ok, pelo que eu estou a perceber, A Bridge Alliance são cientistas. Estes de Teleme, ou Theleme, ou Theleme, não sei como é que se diz, são tipo os das religiões. A congregação, não sei onde é que eles se enquadram, mas parece ser tipo uma cena mais neutra, que para eles é igual. Somos o que nós representamos. Somos os neutros, vá. E está engraçado. 2 kill points e um attribute point. Então quero ver isso, quero. Quero sim, senhor. O que é que mais posso subir? Armor damage. Damage. Stasis. Complete immobilize the enemy for the duration. Que é isto? Divine Magic. Allows the use of Divine Magic Rings. Set Trap. Let's use Atecep. Eu isto não quero apostar muito. Se calhar aposto em armas. Ou aqui. Vou apostar aqui. 10. E 20, mais por 20% de dano. Isso é bom. Assim. Assim tá bom? Ok. Atributos. Atributos eu queria subir a ciência. Onde é que está? Ciência? Será que isso é nos talentos? Espera aí. É nos talentos? É nos talentos. Ok. Pronto, então accuracy. Accuracy increase the power of all firearms and alchemical não sei o que é. Willpower. Não havia aí uma cena que era carisma. Swords. Endurance. Endurance pode dar jeito, pode. Pronto, aumenta o Endurance. Mais vale. Pronto. E agora não tenho mais nenhuma sidequest para fazer, pois não? Não, temos esta, mas é quando formos para o novo sítio, está visto? Portanto, só me resta descobrir onde é que está o Constantino. Está... tem que atravessar, mas está mais para aqueles lados. Ok. Está-se bem. Oh, peraí, estou a ver aqui alguma coisa a brilhar. Oh, lutar. Health Potion. Oh. Billie Jean is not my lover. It's just a... ok. Ela viu que eu estava a gozar com ela e ela, deixa-me desbugar. E lá se desbugou.
That vulture of a tavern master was right. It is Constantine's voice. It's coming from the floor above.
It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Posso falar ou posso ir à minha vida, é isso? Hã? Espera aí, como é que eu vou lá? Tem que ir à volta, será? Tem que descer aqui, é isso? Yeah. É isso, é. Pronto. Destroy. Não tenho science. Não tenho science para explodir com aquela porta, senão explodia logo. Cheira logo guns blazing por lá dentro. Empená-los a todos. Enemy detection. Então vamos lá ser stealth. Eu já fui stealth há pouco, né? Mas... Ok, tem ali aqueles dois. Subimos por aqui. Estão ali outros dois. Oh. Tá. Estou aqui no cubilo dos vilões. Por acaso tem um nome bastante sugestivo, não é? Está aqui alguém? Não, mas tem um cofre. Já é bom. Olha, tinha bueguito ali. Tinha ali 70 coins. Ah, eu podia era explodir com esta porta. É isso? Se calhar é isso. Pois, se calhar era isso. Porque aquilo está ali tudo barricado. Ai, não. Era aqui em baixo. Eu para explodir com aquilo era aqui em baixo. Ó, está ali. Portanto, eu vou ver o que é que temos aqui. Ah, ainda temos aqui algumas coisinhas. Oi. Pick up. Serine Criminal Ski. Ah, deve ser para abrir a porta do... Pronto, para abrir a porta do... Da prisão, da cela, vá. Então temos que ficar acima. Mas se calhar anda para aí bandido, não? Isto é o quê? Quito Constantine Cell. Então aquela chave servia para quê? Não estou a understander muito, não. 3 gold coins. E aqui? Olha. Mas que não há bandidos aqui em cima? Os 4 bandidos estavam todos lá em baixo, é isso? Pá, para mim está-se bem, mas... Estava à espera que esta parte fosse toda stealth. Pronto, já soltei o Constantino.
Has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress.
Constantine, it's me!
My dear cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fight.
I do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me?
No.
You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure.
Vamos lá. Vamos lá para a aventura. Companion Equipment. Select Constantine.
If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, good cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
They haven't spotted us. We could sneak out of here silently. We have a ship to board.
You've always been the reasonable soul. Don't you think these brutes deserve a punishment?
Yes, without a doubt. But don't you think there are more pressing matters? Kurt.
It is your highness's decision to make. Whatever it is, I shall follow.
Então, mas é para andar aos touros? Eu não quero muito. Não sei se vale assim tanta pena andar aos touros. Ou vale? Acho que não vale. Pronto, é para andar aos touros. Ok. Está feito. Todo morto na piscina. Ao que parece, se eu tivesse lutado logo contra estes gajos, ia ter logo acesso à chave. Mas pronto. Já está. Já está. Pronto, agora temos que levar o Constantino e partir naquela estrada, né? Partir naquela onda. Vamos lá falar com o Vasco. É um basquinho.
Sir? Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon.
Pronto, eu acho que não tem mais nada para fazer, portanto... vamos.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is the time.
Ok, então deixa-me averiguar.
You're quite right, I do.
Then be quick.
Bivax.
Eu acho que não tenho mais nada, mas... Esta side quest é New Serin. Podemos ir, vamos embora. Vamos.
Sir?
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon.
Permission to board the...
Certainly. If you have any farewell...
Vamos lá, leave Serin.
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect. Follow me.
I am so eager to discover Tir Freddy. My isle. My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures. As big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nauts even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Nauts are strange, but they're not idiots.
Pois, mas ao que parece que já são. Tá aí, caravela.
The beast is awoken!
Those conniving, pista-stilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need ropes! We must contain it! Help!
Come now, let's lend them a hand.
Madre! Ui, vai cair o mastro. O mastro bar. Já foi. Easy peasy. Mas ainda ficam todos.
Captain, keep my cousin safe.
Eba. Ui. Cura-te! Pronto, já foi. Easy peasy. Fácil. Fácil, fácil. Rip.
Greenblood, how do you fare?
Bem.
Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious.
I'm not of the same mind. I had the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
Ah, se ele diz é porque é. Pronto, e agora? The memory crystal allows you to research nice. Ok, mas não me interessa, não quero fazer isso. E agora? Como é que eu vou ter com o Vasco? Ah, é para aqui. Olha, alta batalha. O que aqui foi?
Gentlemen,
faça a favor. Vamos lá, partir naquele barco à vela. Naquela caravela.
Your cousin's enthusiasm is most impressive.
Sim, senhor.
This journey is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He has a demanding father.
more likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
Stations, lads! Weigh anchor and ready hard to wear. Lively now, lively! Catch me a wind!
Gaivotas e tudo, sim senhor, impagável. Eixe, isso é um calhão. Chegámos à Ilha do Pico, foi? GreedFall. 3 horas para chegar ao... para chegar a GreedFall. Ai, ai, ai. Hã? Mesmo.
Gentlemen, I am Constantine of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so... Indeed, these are rather peculiar customs. I see, it seems you were quite intent on serving me a drink. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
Olha, tá aí.
I am truly sorry these doctors should have shown a greater measure of courtesy. Thank you, dear doctors. Move along, don't trouble the Nords. Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might catch your death, and that would be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
I would think that they would have warned you on the ship.
Not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my
Morange?
You are correct.
There you are.
To your health.
Aha! You got your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady Morange, and to you, my dear lady, my most trusted cousin. Where is the captain?
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral.
Indeed.
Que tal a Cabral?
Then I will have to thank him later for this most marvelous voyage.
Yeah.
Excellency, lead me to the palace, I beg you. And, whenever possible, go by way of all the intriguing alleyways. I am dying with impatience to discover this new city. My city!
Your Excellence! We must wait for our escort!
No need. Have no fear, for I am here to defend you, my lady.
Aham.
I've been scullied.
Mesmo.
How so?
My admiral laid me off.
Como assim?
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services. I hope there was no misunderstanding.
None, I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give you any assistance you might need.
Ok, mais um novo companion.
Doesn't seem to please you.
Acho que é agora que o Vasco fica nosso companion.
For a
Yeah.
captain to abandon his ship. In any case, here I am at your service for a while.
Ok. Pois. Pronto. Fiz. Muito bem. E pronto, amigos. Chegamos aqui a New Serene. A Tradi Fardi, como lá como é que se diz. E vou ficar por aqui nesta stream. Vemo-nos então numa próxima. Não sei se... Agora vai ser uma inconstante. As minhas streams vão ser uma inconstante. Não sei quando é que as vou fazer e se vou fazer. Portanto... é estarem atentos ao YouTube que eventualmente vão-me apanhar a fazer stream. Mas pronto, vemo-nos então numa próxima stream. E é isso. Um grande abraço para todos vocês. Fiquem todos muito bem e vemo-nos, se calhar, possivelmente amanhã às 5, agora quarta-feira, por exemplo, não sei. Mas é por aí. Pronto, tchauzinho amigos, tudo bom e obrigado a quem apareceu aí para falar um pouco de GreedFall. Grande abraço, fiquem bem amigos, tchauzinho.